necessities of living, specifically of a person within the country. In Chapter 2, we define the extent of absolute poverty as the number of people who are unable to command sufficient resources to satisfy their basic needs. They are counted as a total number of living below a specified minimum level of real income, international poverty line. So dito naman po, sa mga Gini gano'n, sa mga iba, lalo na sa Gini pa lang, meron tayong inequality line na tinatawag, di ba? Yung, ano kanina ni Shell, yung business na kanina. Ngayon naman po, meron tayong natawag na poverty line. Pag sinabing poverty line, ito po yung pinakagitna, ito yung pinaka-line that determines whether a country is categorized as a developing, a developed, or transitional developing countries. So, ayun ba sa'yo? Kunwari, i-explain ko na para alam nyo. Kapag sinabi, kunwari ito yung poverty line. Pero hindi pa ganun yan, pero pa ganun na lang din. Pag poverty line, kunwari yung bansa, nung kapag mineasure mo, tapos lumabas, nasa under dito. Ibig sabihin, nasa developing countries pa lang tayo. So, hindi pa po developed. Kapag nandito naman po, means that the absolute poverty in the country is not so much prominent. So, maunlad po ang bansa kapag nandito. So, kung kanina po, sinasabi ko dito na kung kanina inequality tungkol sa mga money they receive or the profit each person receives, dito naman po, measure naman natin kung gaano kahirap ang isang bansa. So, absolute poverty is sometimes measured by the number of head count, head count, 1, 2, 3. So, by per individual of those whose income fall below the absolute poverty line. So ganito po, ito yung importante to. Ang relation po ng inequality sa absolute poverty is the more the country has inequality, the more na mas mataas yung absolute poverty ng isang country. Hindi po itatandaan nyo, kapag mas mababa yung inequality, it means mas mataas ang equality ng isang country, ay mas mababa ang absolute poverty ng isang country. Kasi, syempre, ang bansa, hindi lang isa dapat ang nasa taas. So, kailangan sabay-sabay pumunod para ma-consider as a developed or a well-developed country. Hopefully, Philippines soon. Those who income below YB, when the head count is taken as a fraction of the total population, N represents population. Define the head count index. Head count index ata yung YB, tama ba ako? Kasi tapos head count index, so H over N. So, also referred to as head count ratio. Para po measure ang head count ratio, divide lang po yung head count or individual by the whole population. So, yun po. Head count index is the proportion of a country's population living below the poverty line. So, yung number of people na namumuhay below the poverty line. As I said earlier. So, ito po, measuring the total poverty gap. So, TPG. Okay. Ito. Yung shaded, hindi ko kasi talaga explain yung mga equation. So, dinadaan ko sa salita talaga. So, yung shaded area, yung TPG, ito po yung cost of money or ito yung cost of resources na kailangan cover ng isang country para makataas siya sa poverty line. So, the more the shaded area is kapag mas marami naka-shade na area, mas malaki ang kailangan ni Komi na pondo or what ng isang bansa para maka siya sa above, maka-alis siya sa below the poverty line para makakaya siya. So, and po, percentage of population 50 to 100. So, annual income. Annual po lagi ang pag-measure kasi iba sa bansa, laging kapag makikita nyo sa news, annually po mini-measure or taon-taon mini-measure ang GDP, GNP ng isang bansa. So, ganun din po sa TPG. So, next, ayan po, nako. The sum of the difference between poverty line and actual income levels of all people living below that line. TPG is equal to summation. Summation po yan. Sinerge ko lang yan. Summation, yung nasa taas head count. So, hindi ko alam ano yung masaya nyo. Tapos head count minus initial. Kasi on the TPG, the extent to which the incomes of the poor lie below the poverty line. And po ang TPG, the extent to which the income of the poor lie below the poverty line. So dito po, it represents kung gaano kahirap based po sa nag-iigom na income din po ng isang tao. So connected po ang income, ang inequality at absolute poverty. So is found by adding up the amounts by which each poor person's income. Yung Y, tapos ano yan, naka lowercase ba yung tawag? Falls below the absolute poverty line, head count as follows. So kung meron tayong TPG, meron din tayong APG. Kung sabi average poverty gap, we can think of the TPG in a simplified way. Especially no administrative costs or general equilibrium effects are accounted for as the amount of money per day it would take to bring every poor person in an economy up to our defined minimum income standards. On a per capita basis, the average poverty gap or APG is found by dividing the TPG by the total population. So the APG, it nagpupas TPG. So TPG, para po makuha yung average poverty gap ng isang country, so kailangan po i-divide ang total poverty gap over the whole population. Okay. Next. Normalized poverty gap, kung meron tayong TPG and APG, NPG. Pero explain ko lang tulad kanina, dito lang po, minimeasure na po natin ng absolute poverty ng isang bansa based on different manifestations. So often, we are interested in the size of the average poverty gap in relation to the poverty line. So we would use as our income shortfall, measure the normalized poverty gap, NPG. So NPG is equal to average poverty gap over the absolute poverty line. So this measure lies between 0 and 1 and so can be useful when you want a unitless measure of the gap for easier comparisons. Ganito. Ang 0 to, kunyari, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 hanggang 0.9. It determines kung whether, kunyari kung nasa 0.5, kapag lumabas yun, 0.5 ang NPG ng isang country, it means na nasa gitna lang po. Hindi po ganun kahirap, hindi ganun kalaki yung poverty gap, hindi rin ganun kahaliit. Or yung poverty gap. So, kapag nasa 0.9 po, it means na sobrang laki po ng absolute poverty ng isang bansa. So, kapag 0.1, hindi, baliktad ata. Baliktad pala, 0.1. Kapag 0.1, dun po malaki ang absolute poverty ng isang country. Tapos kapag 0.6 to 0.9 lamang po less po ang absolute poverty ng isang country. So average and normalized income shortfall, another important poverty gap measure is the average income shortfall, AIS, wherein it is the total poverty gap divided by the head count of the poor. AIS is equal to total poverty gap over the head count, or the number of people. The AIS tells us the average amount by which the income of a poor person falls below the poverty line. This measure can also be divided by the poverty line to yield a fractional measure, the normalized income shortfall. So ano po, stand corrected, yung mga YP, naka-lowercase po yung P sa YI. Mamaya po sa poverty measurement, P2, yung 2 po naka-lower, So yun. Next, the Foster-Greek-Thorbecke Index, a class of measures of the level of absolute poverty. It is a well-known poverty index that is inserted and satisfies all four criteria. The Foster-Greek-Thorbecke Index, often called that, naka-lowercase din po yan, class of PCA, class of poverty measures. So yan po yung measurement. So dito po, ang based sa observation ko, dito po magkakasama na lahat ng equation from APG, TPG, and PG. Magkakasama na po where lowercase I is the income of the N po yan, NTH, and per person kung pang-ilan. YT is the poverty line, and N is the population. So yan pala yung Y lowercase I is the income of the person. So yan pa yung equation. So kung gusto nyo pay. So next, P2 or P lowercase 2 poverty measure, also known as the squared poverty gap index, has become a standard of income poverty measure used by the World Bank and other agencies, especially in Mexico. It is used in empirical work on income poverty because of its sensitivity to the depth and severity of poverty. So ito po sa Mexico to, itong approach to sa Mexico to ginagamit. So dito po measure yung absolute poverty based specifically so naka-base po ang pag-measure dito ng absolute poverty. So ito po, Mexico uses the poverty measure to allocate funds for education, health, and welfare programs for the poor, particularly in the Progresa or Oportunidades programs, described as the end. So in accordance with the religion intensity of poverty. So kasi po, tulad din natin ang Mexico, it's not a well-developed country. So ito po yung ginagamit nila, specifically yung poverty measure. So next is person equivalent outcomes. So although P1 and P2 are more informative measures which provide better incentives to poverty programs than P0, many agencies including U.S. Agency for International Development continues to report progress primarily, if not exclusively, in terms of P0 headcount measures. Apparently, responding to public and legislative expectations to discuss poverty in terms of numbers of people, given a political need to feature headcount measures, a partial improvement is to convert changes in the poverty gap into its headcount equivalent based on the initial average income shortfall. So ito naman po, ito yung ginagamit na approach ng US commonly para ma-discern nila ang absolute poverty ng country. So lastly is the multidimensional poverty measurement. As always, the first step in measuring poverty is to know which people are poor. The multidimensional poverty in the multidimensional poverty approach, a poor person is identified through what is called dual cutoff method. First, the cutoff levels within each of the dimensions, and second, the cutoff of the number of dimensions in which a person must be deprived below the line to be deemed multidimensionally poor. Using calculations analogous to the single-dimensional PA index, the multidimensional MA index is constructed. The most basic measure is the fraction of the population in multidimensional poverty. The multi-dimensional headcount ratio, yun. So, sorry kasi hindi ko talaga maintindihan. Wala akong maintindihan, hindi ko maintindihan yung topic ko. Malas kayo nagdalawa sa akin.